Hey, Jeff here, your YouTube reviewer of New England brews, and welcome back. Today another one from the Harpoon Brewery of Massachusetts and Vermont, and also from their special edition series, their 100 barrel series. This is the Harpoon Vermont Spruce Tip Ale. And just like the title says, the Harpoon Spruce Tip Ale is brewed in part with spruce tips from spruce trees. And right on here on the front of the label, there's a short sentence that says, a robust flavored ale with notes of spicy sweet pine from locally gathered spruce tips, balanced by roasty caramel malt and a hint of Chinook hops. The locally grown spruce that they're talking about come from Vermont. They come from the Downer State Forest, which is located in Sharon, Vermont, which is not far from the New Hampshire border, coming up Interstate 89 in the southern part of the state of Vermont. The ABV on this special batch is 7.0% ABV. So, I am pleased that for this 100 barrel bottle, Harpoon chose not to put the foil cap on. They frequently put the foil cap on their 100 barrel series, and in this case they did not. Either that or it fell off, but that's beside the point. It's not there now. So I'm going to crack the top on this and pour it into the pint glass, because it is leaning toward a strong IPA is the style. It's in the line of an IPA. So let's put this down, and I will put this up here so you might be able to see it. There you go. So on first glance, you're getting a very handsome colored medium to darker amber color, copper, orange maybe, but really that's a medium amber with a whole lot of carbonation, a lot of carbonation bubbles going up that glass, as well as a small little head based on the way I poured it. So, checking out the aroma, just getting over a cold, but I can still pick up some aromas on my slightly stuffed nose. The aroma of malt is actually there, but I am getting the pine and forest green aromas. I feel like I'm standing out in a forest a bit. Maybe the Downer State Forest in Vermont, which is where they get the spruce from. But I'm absolutely getting some malts and a good earthy, piney hop sensation. Let's check out the taste here. Definitely a smooth beer. As far as the texture goes, or the body goes, it's not bad at all. A medium texture, I would think. So medium, but I will tell you, they're not lying about that spruce tip. You notice it in the aroma, but you really actually notice it more in the taste. Not that I've been a person who sits down and eats pine leaves of any kind. That's not something that I do, but you know that aroma. It's just it's just so typical for walking through a nice pine forest, and you're getting that kind of sensation in the taste, along with a good hop character. And also a fairly good barley malt character as well. A three-way balance between the barley malts, the hops, and the spruce tip, I guess. Also very sweet. Also quite sweet. And really something a little different. I guess that spruce tips have been used to be brewed in beers many years before. I personally haven't had one brewed with spruce tips. I'm sure maybe some of you who are watching have heard of that style before. I have. Yes, it is definitely a style that really is unique to the type of beer that it is. It's really nothing quite like it. I mean, obviously, you can compare it to a very hopped up beer with earthy, piney hops. I mean, you can get you can get the connection there, but you really do notice that just different type of bitterness that is a little different than your typical IPA or hopped type beer. So it's very enjoyable. It's really well balanced. It's just sweet, and it ends actually kind of on the dry side. Now that I've been sitting here for a couple of minutes sort of tasting it a little bit. I am getting something that is slightly dry at the end. Not super dry, but just slightly dry. Sort of cleans out the back of my throat, and it doesn't really linger. It's but a slightly dry sensation. So it's not a bad beer at all. I actually kind of like this one. It's got lots of a fairly good body. It's got a decent aroma, and it's got a really very interesting wide variety of characters going on. So that is the Harpoon 100 Barrel Series Vermont Spruce Tip Ale. Thanks for stopping by. I'll catch you again next time.